guys, so today I'm going to show you how to use Pythagorean theorem when it comes to right triangles. And first of all, it's really, really important to remember that it's only used with right triangles, because if you try to use it for something else, it probably isn't going to work. So the basic formula is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. And when you're trying to find the places for the A, B, and C on a triangle, the way I think of it is that the shortest length is always A, and then the hypotenuse is always C, and then that means that whatever left over has to be B. So it's just a little trick to remember it. So the first problem we're going to do is to find the hypotenuse, the length of that hypotenuse. So I'm just going to write that in the problem so we remember what it is. Okay, and then we want to label the different lengths like we did up here. So this is A, and we already have C labeled because we don't know what it is yet. So that means this must be B. So at this point, what you want to do is really just plug in the numbers with the variables. So 5 squared plus 12 squared equals C squared, and we're just going to leave C squared like that because we don't know what it is yet. So we know that 5 squared is 25, and 12 squared is 144. And when we add 25 and 144 up, what we get is 169. And we're still trying to get the C on its own. So how will we do that? To get rid of the squared is we square root 169. And the square root of 169 is 13. And our measurement is inches, so we're just going to put 13 inches equals C, or your hypotenuse. And so we're just going to do it in a word problem too, so it's a little bit different, but pretty much the same. Malin wants to find the distance from her feet to the top of the flagpole. If the flagpole is 30 feet tall and she is 15 feet away from it, what is the distance from her feet to the top? So we're just going to follow it based on this little diagram too. So we know that the flagpole is 30 feet tall, and we know that she's 15 feet away. And what we're looking for is this length right here, or the hypotenuse. So since the hypotenuse, we know that this is the C, and then this is the shortest, so it's A, and then 30 feet is B. So we're going to write out our formula again. And then we're just going to plug in the numbers again for the variables. So 15 squared plus 30 squared equals C squared. And 15 squared is 225, and 30 squared is 900. And when we add those up, it should equal 1,125 equals C squared. And then like we did with this one, we're just going to square root it, which should give us 33.54. It doesn't specifically say to round it, but you probably should round it in all equations. So it should equal 34, and our measurement is feet. So the hypotenuse, or the length from her feet to the top of the flagpole, is 34 feet. Alright, I hope you guys learned something great.